Hey everybody. Not gonna spend too much time on an intro today. We're just gonna go do Neverland. I hope you enjoy.
I didn't think you'd come, Sora. Good to see you again.
Well, where are Donald and Goofy?
Are they that important to you? More important than old friends? Instead of worrying about them, you should be asking about her.
Kyrie!
That's right. While you were off goofing around, I finally found her.
Not so fast. No shenanigans aboard my vessel, boy.
Riku, why are you siding with the Heartless?
The Heartless obey me now, Sora. Now I have nothing to fear.
You're stupid! Sooner or later they'll swallow your heart!
Not a chance. My heart's too strong.
Riku!
I've picked up a few other tricks as well. Like this, for instance. You can go see your friends now.
Ah!
Let's get underway already. And keep Sora away from Kyrie until we're ready to land.
That scurvy brat thinks he can order me around.
What shall we do, Captain Hook?
Nothing! The hold is crawling with Heartless. Let them keep an eye on the brats.
But, Captain, you know who is also down...
Shh! Did you hear that, Smee? Oh, that dreadful sound.
No, Captain.
Are you quite sure? Did I imagine it? Oh, my poor nerves.
You don't say.
Yeah, it was definitely Kyrie. I finally found her.
All right. Yep. Then let's go up and talk to her.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Okay, but first, how about get off?
Oh, sorry.
How you doing there? Looking for a way out?
Who are you?
I'm the answer to your prayers. Okay then, fine. Have it your way.
But you're stuck in here too, aren't you?
Huh. Nope, I'm just waiting for someone.
Who?
Tinkerbell, what took you so long? Great job. So you found Wendy? Hold on. There was another girl there too? Are you crazy? There's no way I'm gonna leave Wendy there.
Aha! She must be pretty jealous.
Come on, Tink. Open up the door. I'm Peter Pan.
I'm Sora.
Okay, we're in this together, but only till we find Wendy.
This is actually a really quick world. We're gonna buzz through this in maybe 20 minutes. Baloo, baloo.
Take that. Yeah. Take that.
Come on! This is it!
So, how come you can fly?
Anyone can fly. You want to try? Aw, haven't you cooled off yet, Tink? Just a little bit of pixie dust. There, now you can fly.
What? So Wendy's not one of the chosen ones?
There are 7, supposedly. And Maleficent says she's not one of them. Hoist anchor as soon as possible. Leave all the dead weight behind, including her.
After the trouble of capturing her? And why those 7? What is Maleficent planning anyway?
Who knows? As long as it means getting Kyrie's heart back, I couldn't care less.
You're wasting your time. The Heartless have devoured that girl's heart. I'll stake me other hand it's lost forever.
I will find it, no matter what.
Captain?
What?
The prisoners have escaped. What's more, Peter Pan is with them.
Blast that Peter Pan. All right then. Bring the hostage to me cabin, Smee. Hop to it.
What is it, Tink?
Peter? Peter Pan?
Wendy!
Please, hurry! The pirates are coming!
What? I'll be right up there. Just hold on.
Wendy,
Yes?
is there another girl in there with you?
Oh, why, yes. But she seems to be asleep. She hasn't budged an inch.
Kyrie? Kyrie! Oh! Oh!
Wendy! Hey, let's get up there.
Wait!
So here is Anti-Sora. This is a challenge if you haven't gotten some levels and some stats. He hits pretty hard. And he's good at getting little tricky, lucky hits in on you because he'll split up or he'll have just cutesy, tricky things. Doesn't do a whole lot of offense at the beginning of the fight, but as it goes on, it ramps up quite a bit. I would suggest always having arrow up on this encounter. And I would suggest trying to save your resources as far as MP and items until you really need them, which is usually later on in the fight. So when he splits into 3 like this, one of the 3 shadows is going to have a full HP bar, and the other 2 have this little tiny, nubby one. So what you want to do is you want to target one and then use the target swap ability, I think it's R2 or L2, and swap between them until you find the one with a full HP bar and start attacking that one. If you hit any of the other ones, they're just going to dissipate. And you do have a finite window before he goes back underground and you have to, do the whole process from start. After he starts splitting into 3, it can become a little difficult to get damage in on him, so just be careful, keep using your items, keep your mana up so you can always pop a heal if you need be, and don't be afraid to take opportunities when you see them. And as you just saw, if you lose your bearings, it is completely reasonable to take a second and dodge roll around the room until you can mentally get yourself back on track. This fight is about managing the chaos and finding little opportunities to deal damage through it. He has this phase where he goes underground and just keeps uppercutting you with his Keyblade. I've never figured out how to do anything here. I believe you just have to wait it out. Eventually he splits back into 3, and I take advantage of that and go back into doing damage. You may have noticed that stop works on this fight. If somebody else manages to cast stop, then it's a really nice moment to get a whole bunch of swings in. But I find that casting stop yourself drains your MP a lot. And because you're the one casting it and it's not quite refined with your magic because we're a shield build, you don't get as much damage in because you have to cast it, go through the decast phase, and then walk up to him and start swinging, and you just don't get as many swings as you would like for the mana you have to spend. So I would suggest taking advantage of other people's stops but not using it yourself. And just slow and steady. It's a weird fight, but we got there. I'll see you at Hook. Flight is enabled by Happy Thoughts, so I'm just pleased that when Peter Pan gets knocked out, he's just laying there like, yeah, cheeseburgers, or something.
Oh, rats! Wendy! Come on, Tink! Not now! Well, this is as far as I can go. I gotta help Wendy.
Quite a codfish, that Riku, running off with that girl without even saying goodbye.
Run off where? Tell me, where did he go?
To the ruins of Hollow Bastion, where Maleficent resides. But you won't be going there. Unless you intend to leave your little pixie friend behind. Hand over the Keyblade and I'll spare your lives. Glad I'm merciful, unlike the Heartless. So, which will it be? The Keyblade or the plank? It's him, the crocodile that took me hand. Oh, Smee, he's after the other hand. I can't stay here. Go away. Oh, I can't stand the sight of him. Smee, you take care of that.
Fly, Sora! Just believe, and you can do it.
Thanks, Peter.
Hey, don't mention it. You didn't think I'd leave you and Tink behind, did you?
Every upgrade the cure in this game is a big get. Feeling a lot safer now.
that you, Smee? Did you finish them off?
Aye, Captain. They walked the plank, every last one of them.
Peter Pan, lost you!
Ready to make a splash, you codfish? Now it's your turn to walk the plank.
Alright, welcome to Captain Hook. So, this fight has 2 battleship ads on each side. If you want, it's a good idea to just take them out occasionally so you don't get hit with bombardment damage on, out of nowhere. As far as Captain Hook is concerned, there's a couple of tips I can give you. It's mostly a sword fight. Always keep arrow up. And try and keep your feet on the ground as much as you can when you're fighting him. It's easier to duel him without flying, even though you just got it. And pay attention for his steamed up phase. You can keep arrow up and generally just swing at him, get lucky parries, deal intrinsic damage with the Keyblade during the typical parts of this boss encounter. But when he makes the steam come out of his ears and jumps and gets angry, that's when you want to step back and just let him do his 3 flaily flourishes with his rapier. Right there it is. Otherwise, you're just going to take damage. You can hit him and do damage through it if you're feeling, reckless like I am. But if you're having a hard time, just step back and don't take the damage. Outside of that, he gives you a reasonable amount of MP for hitting him. He doesn't hit you all that hard. His non-sword attacks are trivial to get away from and don't deal all that much damage. I would say this fight is easier than Anti-Sora given where it is in the world and how strong you are at this point in the game. Here's an example of him being steamed up. He'll do those 3 hits. He will move in the middle of this if you step away. So just be ready to be defensive around until you see 3 flourishes when he gets mad. Run on over here and do his 3rd one. What a jerk. You can also guard his attack here. Easy. Here we lose patience and just use magic. Happy Netherland.
Oh, Kyrie couldn't wake up, so maybe she's really lost her...
Sora,
I still can't believe it. I really flew. Wait till I tell Kyrie. I wonder if she'll believe me. Probably not.
you can bring her to Neverland sometime. Then she can try it herself.
If you believe, you can do anything, right? I'll find Kyrie. I know I will. There's so much I want to tell her about flying, the pirates, and everything else that's happened.
What's that, Tink? What about the clock tower? You say there's something there.
It was reckless to bring her here without at least using a vessel. Remember, relying too heavily on the dark powers could cost you your heart. A castaway. Though his world perished, his heart did not. When we took the princess from his castle, he apparently followed her here through sheer force of will. But fear not. No harm will come to you. He is no match for your power.
My power?
Yes, the untapped power that lies within you. Now, child, it's time you awakened that power and realized your full potential.
Peter, are you really going back to Neverland?
Afraid so. But we can see each other anytime. As long as you don't forget about Neverland, that is. Oh boy, she's getting steamed again. Do me a favor? Look after her for me, will ya?
What?
And that's number 14. 41 to go. I think the next thing we're going to do is we're going to make our way over to Olympus and do this Herc tournament that just popped up. It has some good rewards. There's nice XP. There's There's a new Keyblade, and you also get the Yellow Trinity, which is, you know, necessary for 100%. Also, it lets you get in there and fight Hercules, and, you know, I'll always want to do that. Yeah, we can fly. Hey Herc, how you doing? Alright, so we are actually at level for this tournament. It's a bit more engaging than the other two we've done up to this point. We have more than one boss to take care of, and the trash is about the level that we are. So let's have some fun. Even though I'm missing here, I still love this Pumpkinhead Keyblade for things. It has a great range on it. Without it, I'd probably be missing some of these air enemies even more. Real strong. Alright, so here's Cloud. We get to fight Cloud again, although this version is significantly stronger than before. He still does the Sonic Blade. He likes to start off with the multi-attacks now, instead of waiting till he hits a certain HP threshold. He has the same multi-swings with his sword. Really, he deals a lot more damage now. Also, he now possesses a Desperation move, which all bosses in Kingdom Hearts at a certain point have what they call Desperation moves, and it's at a certain HP threshold. They do a special ability that it's more flashy, it deals a lot of damage, it sometimes, more often than not actually, needs to be dealt with in a unique way, you know, conversely to the rest of the mechanics you've been dealing with. And generally they just make fights more flashy and fun. In Cloud's case here, what Cloud's going to do here is he's going to float up in the air and go kind of Super Saiyan and then fly around the room swinging that Buster Sword at me like it's made out of paper. And I'm going to have to dodge roll to stay away from it. But at this point we still don't have counterattack, and that's what makes this fight a lot more manageable. So I'm employing a lot of the same strategies I did for the first fight. They hold up. The only thing that you have to do differently is when he does his... I don't know if it's Omni Slash or what the specific name of that ability is, but when he does his Desperation move, that's the only thing we really need to change our strategy for. And that strategy is wait for him to swing and then dodge roll away from him. So I'm just going to keep executing here and we should be able to get through this without too much trouble.
Is that the best you can do? Is that the best you can do? Is that the best you can do? Is that the best you can do?
This should help.
Is that the best you can do? Farewell.
Here it comes.
Give me your best shot.
Donald popping that heal there is clutch.
Heal. Come on.
So he goes down, we get a Keyblade that we're probably never going to use, and we move on. I'll see you at rank 1.
This should help. Heal! That's the power of the Keyblade!
Sora decides he wants to fight one-on-one. Obviously Hercules says yeah, because Hercules and Sora are, you know, frat boys in the same house. This is a pretty fun fight. It's got a little bit of a gimmick to it in that there are these barrels and Hercules has his invincibility aura. What you want to do is pick up a barrel and throw it at him whenever he's glowing orange, and that will take that aura off of him. He'll sometimes pose and like kind of just look tough, give you opportunities to, you know, get free barrel throws at him. But even if he's not doing that, you can usually just pick up a barrel and have the time to toss it at him. After you break his invincibility, he has 4 or 5 different abilities. He has a punch that he winds up and Falcon punches forward at you that you can step to the side for. He has this spinning bull charge dash that kind of comes at you. There it is. He has the same exact thing, but he does a headbutt running forward. Multiple bull charges on this fight. And he has a couple of jumps and a big ol' explosion ability when he gets a little bit lower in health. Generally speaking, all of his abilities are very easy to telegraph. You can get away from a lot of them by dodge rolling. He doesn't have a whole lot of stagger resistance. If you hit him between abilities, you'll get a full combo off because he'll, you know, fall around to the hit of your Keyblade and let you stagger him. Something you'll notice here, he has 2 of those bull charge attacks, the spinning one and the headbutt one. You can use your guard to deflect both ones. So I would suggest using your guard, because if he does the headbutt one, you get a tech point parry and you get free damage on him. You keep arrow up if you want, but this fight is kind of a gift. I would consider Cloud a little bit more challenging, and this is almost your reward for getting to the end of the Herc Cup. And that's the Herc Cup.
We're the champs!
Wow! And I didn't even hold back!
Now I finally know what you mean about strength of heart. Mine comes from Donald and Goofy.
Come again?
If we stick together, we're unbeatable. Not even Hercules stands a chance. With these guys beside me, I'm ready for anything.
But that's not exactly what...
Of course. Your friends give you strength. Isn't that right, Phil? The three of you together make great heroes. And as a team, I'm sure you can overcome anything.
Hey. There's number 15 and 16. Heck yeah. Alright, so now we have to move back to Traverse Town, get the gummy ship installed with the new navigational gummy, and then we will be able to move on to Hollow Bastion.
Now, just remember what Donald said to you. No frowning, no sad faces.
How can you be so cheerful? There's still no sign of your king. Aren't you worried?
I'm worried.
The king told us to go out and find the key bearer, and we found you, so as long as we stick together, it'll all work out okay. You just gotta believe in yourself, that's all.
Just believe.
I believe in you.
Huh?
What's the matter?
Nothing. Kyrie? Did you call me?
Alright, so with the gunny installed, we're gonna go do a little montage around town. Gonna beat up some bad guys. We're gonna do the gizmo shop. There's 2 postcards to get in here. Once you clear combat out, there are these 3 buttons on top. You want to go press all 3 of them. With high jump, you are able to just grab a ledge. You don't have to worry about the springs. And once you get all 3 of these, we go talk to the clock face, and it will give us 2 postcards. Doop-a-doo-doo-doo. So now we're going to fight our way over to Merlin's area. Drop some of these postcards off. And over here, there is a yellow trinity as well as a Dalmatian chest. Both are pretty easy to get. And out here on this island, we have ourselves a Dalmatian chest. And out here on this island, we have a Dalmatian chest. Out here on this island, we have a Dalmatian chest. Okay, so out here on this island, we have a chest with some Dalmatians. So out here on this island, we have a chest that has some Dalmatians in it. We just gotta grab a bit. So out here on this chest island, we have some Dalmatians. So out here we have this chest, and if you click it, there are Dalmatians inside the save. And then you can go on with your life. And I think that's about all the exploration I want to handle right now. It's time to go to Hollow Bastion. Hey. We have made it to Hollow Bastion. Great music. Awesome world. Hell yeah. Alright, so I think that's where we're going to end this episode today. We have made it to Hollow Bastion. There's a whole bunch of world to explore here. We get to meet some cool characters, we get to find some things. When we come back, we will jump right into this world. If you've watched up to this point, thank you all for hanging out so much. And until next time, be good to each other, y'all.